Earlier this week, we commemorated the 17th anniversary of 9/11, the day that in some ways changed us all and certainly changed America. It's also the one day every year that we come together. We put down our partisan slings and arrows and stand united for a common cause. How sad is it that the anniversary of one of the darkest days in American history is the only time we aren't Republican or Democrat, for the president or against him? We're just Americans. Hopeful, progressive, and only once a year a united republic. How did this thing that we have become happen? I wish I knew. Now let's get to some of your comments. Earlier this week, Twitter banned the hate-monger Alex Jones for violating its terms and conditions. I applauded the move. Drew says it's a private company. They can censor whatever they deem obscene, period. End of discussion. Congressional Medal of Respondents had this. What if they had a rule that said no conservatives, no Jews? They've transformed into a public place whether they like it or not. Tough call. I hate regulation for regulation's sake, but either everybody gets to speak or nobody gets to speak. I had to listen to Booker today. Which congressional medal you had every right to tune out, just as Twitter has tuned out Jones. And Patsy weighed in saying, how come they don't see fit to ban liberal hate? You know, the hate and venom spewed by Maxine Waters. Well, Patsy, it's because Miss Waters didn't do it on Twitter. The other story that drew a lot of attention this week, Serena Williams, her childish tantrum during the U.S. Open Finals. Look, Serena is arguably the greatest player of our generation and maybe the greatest female of all time. But she did not do herself any favors by losing her temper. Randy weighed in saying, lost her temper? Yes. But Nadal berated the same umpire and got no penalty. And I guarantee that most, if not all, players receive coaching without being penalized. Uneven enforcement is the biggest issue. By the way, Osaka was playing better and, in my humble opinion, was going to win either way. Agree on both Osaka winning and uneven enforcement, Randy. But Katie sides with Serena, saying Serena got hosed and stood her ground. Many men made a career out doing just what she did once, and nobody batted an eyelash. And Kim took me to the woodshed, saying, in my opinion, Mark, you are completely wrong about Serena. She didn't embarrass herself on the court at all. If you follow tennis, you would know how much she has been prejudiced against, and you would understand how she felt. Furthermore, no one has ever had a game taken away from them. Again, prejudice. She's a class act and doesn't deserve the treatment that she has continually been given. Pay attention. Well, Kim, she has made it to 31 Grand Slam finals, winning a record 23 of those. She has a career record of 100 wins against only 27 losses. That really doesn't add up to poor treatment over the course of her career. She just had a bad day. And by the way, so did the umpire. As always, thanks for your comments.